All right, everybody, we are going to do a quick tech stack map of everything in our company. That way we know exactly where everything is at all times and there's no confusion on where stuff goes, okay? So the first is ClickUp. That is our project management system. Super simple there. We do internal dashboards, external dashboards, and naming conventions, okay? Internal dashboards are like this. They are where we pull up the client's full task list, their reporting information, their agenda, we have their branding guides in here, and then their new asset libraries go in here, right? It allows us to do all the work for them at once. So if we were to go to we can go to Tristan Parmley's dashboard here, you can see everything that Tristan has and everything that Tristan owes, right? This is for all clients, so you can see exactly where their information is, what they need to do, how they need to do it, etc. Okay, so that is the most important place. You'll notice not everything looks the same right now, but that's okay. The next is our external dash. This is also built using Go High Level and ClickUp. So we embed their task list here. We embed their Google Drive. We have their video upload form support and other forms here at one time, which allows us to see everything, in one place, and for them to see everything in one place using their URL. And then lastly is the naming convention. So in here, we have a naming convention for, all of our tasks like videos. If we go to publishing videos, let's go to the videos here. You'll see there's a naming convention for all of the tasks by client, which allows us to see, everything by client and organize it that way. Okay. Next is Go High Level. This is the ultimate CRM, EHR. We have a dashboard for agency settings where we can add accounts, load snapshots of any account into another account, resell as a software provider, and then we can even add little custom menu links here, which is my favorite. But if we were to hop inside of an account here like LeadCure, you can see that this is where we have funnels, texting and email, data integration, sales and reporting, communication reviews, client info, and of course our dashboards. So we have this dashboard here. If we were to go from reverse up, we keep our client info in the contacts of every client in their custom fields. We have communication and reviews, so we do all of our communication here, texting, calling, emailing, okay? And then data integrations, we can go to settings and actually integrate all of our accounts for reports. We just go to integrations and we can integrate everything together. Then sales and reporting too, there's a pipeline. If we go to opportunities, there's an entire pipeline here that will hold all of our leads and where they are and what we need to do, and we can drag them accordingly, etc. All of which repopulates up to the dashboard. I showed texts and emails, and then lastly we have funnels and websites, which is all this information right here, okay? Where we can actually go in and build funnels ourselves, custom. Next is our content tools. So one of my favorites is Descript. I just pulled it up here. It is, it's got an app. You might be able to see it in the bottom of my screen here. If I load this, there is like a Descript icon here. It's one of my favorites. We use that for video editing, long form, but we also use Veed. Veed allows us to have our 1-minute templates, and I'm not sure why it's not loading, but these are our 1-minute video templates that we use. Then Canva for all designs. We have accounts in here. Premiere, which is like the gold standard of editing if we're going to do cinematography. Then we have a few others that we haven't really talked about or used yet, but we will. One of them is called Kamua video editing. And it's like a cloud version of Premiere, which will allow us, it's better than Veed, but not too complex like Premiere. So it'll allow us to automate that. And then lastly, Promo by Slidely. which allows us to make a bunch of video ads quickly as well. And they have a bunch of different products and whatnot. So it's probably my favorite to use. Okay, next is storage. So if we were to move into the storage section, we keep everything in Google Drive. You can see we have Lead Cure HQ, legal and biz dev, clients, assets and processes, internal stuffs and assets and processes, but we're going to talk about clients today. And the reason is we keep meetings, resources, and reports, raw content, edited content, branding, and their asset library here. So if I were to type in like Isaac Newberry, because we just used him as an example, we have a list of clients and the active clients, and they have these folders here. This allows us to keep everything in one place and make it super easy. And you can also see all of our clients listed here using the same naming convention. So that's probably the easiest thing of just like where stuff goes. And then lastly is ads and analytics. So of course we use Facebook Business Manager. Anybody working in these fields will already be familiar with them or be trained more specifically. So I'm not gonna dive deep here, but we pull all of our stats together using Watergraph. So that's why we have certain naming conventions and sheets and everything, because you can see all these data sources we pull into one. And then we do Google Tag Manager, GA4, Google My Business, Search Console, YouTube ads, Instagram ads, and then Facebook and events. So that's our map, our tech stack of everything we have in the company right now. I guess we will be adding Acast and Buzzsprout, which are podcasting platforms. But we just haven't added them yet. I've been using them, but we just haven't had the team added into that mix yet. So podcast hosting, and then we also have Acast, which is the same thing. Okay, so it's just a massive tech stack, and that should keep our map pretty simple. Thanks.